You remember a couple months ago when I said,
and it truly makes me want to have more of these social gatherings in the airsoft industry as a whole.
Well, Evike heard me and they decided to reach out and invite me to AirsoftCon. This was exactly what I was looking for in this industry, and it was honestly super awesome to go to. From vendors showing off new products to discounts in the massive store that Evike has, this truly was an event for airsofters. And if you couldn't make it out to AirsoftCon this year, I have you covered with a video going over all of what I saw and everyone who I interacted with at AirsoftCon to hopefully see you there next year. This journey started off with me getting a message from Evike asking,
"Do you want to go to AirsoftCon?"
And I was like, yeah. And with that, I packed my bags and started the long 6-hour plane ride to California. Speaking of which, if you want to go to California and you're flying into the LA area, go to the Burbank airport. Way more easy to get in and out of than LAX. Definitely will save you a lot of time. Upon landing in Burbank, late I may say, because my flights got delayed, having me reschedule. First time flying by myself, and it went almost as bad as it could have. I made my way to the hotel to get some much needed sleep before waking up on Saturday. Arriving Saturday, there was already a massive line of people trying to get into the event because they had some, I would say like promotions or gifts for the first amount of people that were there. Which brings me on to my next point. If you do go to AirsoftCon, make sure you get there early because there's so many freebies, promotions, giveaways that you can do. You're gonna walk out of there with something. This year was Squid Games themed, and there was a bunch of games to participate in to get coins to hopefully win some prizes later down the road. I was given free reign to just roam around the event and explore whatever I saw fit. So explore I did, and you know me and my love for airsoft guns. So here's a quick ADD break of all the cool replicas and vendors I saw at the event. I dropped my headset.
Oxygen on the track.
Freeze like ice, see the sight, watch it reflect right past your life. Taking all the time until I come into the crime. I come on with the fucking sound like a dimension, working right up at the alley. When you with a bitch named Sally, making turn size for the tea on the natty. Cause I'm like Adam, I'll stop, but they threat till I wake up. You cause the bucks go right through us through. If I ever fall, I bounce back like Margin. Motherfucker shit, they sound like charming. Summon hurricanes like a god or a shaman. You with that blast like a flight, I'm a ramen. Vision your face like adios, see ya. Type of gon' break, then you break in Korea. I'ma make it clear, chandelier on your soul. No face like see ya when they see the whole crow.
I then took a second to relax before I make my way into Evike's Superstore, where all of you in Cali, you have it so well. That place is massive. That is probably the largest airsoft store I have seen in my life. And a word of advice to any of you located in the area, make sure you check that store regularly because there are items in there that they have available before they go up on the website. Man, I was so tempted to spend money, but I had to save my money. But man, there are things in there that were really calling my name. Just entering Evike's Superstore, it's like that of a museum. There's a whole section dedicated to kind of airsoft memorabilia and just like history pieces, things you might have seen in old Evike's video, things you might have seen out in the wild, some rare replicas, things like that. So definitely go and check that out before making your way into the massive warehouse-like store. It's like a Walmart or a Cabela's, but just for airsoft, which is absolutely awesome. After that, it was getting close to time for us content creators, airsoft celebrities as they'd call us, I guess I have been upgraded to celebrity status. It was time for us to participate in the Squid Games, where we did a variety of the games that the players themselves, or I guess attendees of the events, were also playing. And this is where I had my biggest blunder that I will remember for the rest of my life. We'll get there. First up, we had a nice
tugging of warring each other.
What did he say?
Super competitive. And then we had the simulation of the little glass game that they played in Squid Games, where you step on the wrong glass, you break through. And I got shot by a gel blaster. First time in my life for that. And lastly, we had the gauntlet style match, where we had the paper toss game where you had to flip the paper around, and then the dice game where you had to like throw a dice up, grab it, catch it, kind of like Jacks back in the day. Really wishing I played more than that. More of Jacks, I mean, yeah. And then we had the BB find game. You had to find one random red BB and a bowl of white BBs. And we had the BB toss game where you had to knock over a target. This is where I completely choked. I'll show a snippet of here, but I'm gonna cringe editing together this footage. Oh man.
So I just grab it, and then I grab, okay, yeah.
Throw that one up and grab the next one. There you go. You got it, natural. There you go.
Oh, we haven't done it yet.
No. Restart. Like I said, one up.
Oh, yeah.
They did it. They're moving on.
Next one. All right, Brittany, let's go. Yep.
Oh.
Throw it up higher.
You're so close, man. Please. You're so close. Just catch the dice. And after choking completely and letting my team down, we went to the meet and greet, and I did not expect anyone to know who I was at AirsoftCon, so I truly and honestly thank each and every one of you that came out and said hi to me there. And you know, it's really you guys that make me feel like a celebrity. I just have a weed whacker going outside my door. I was trying to say something heartfelt there, and then they decided to start mowing the lawn. But I truly and utterly appreciate each and every one of you. I literally wouldn't be doing this without your all support, and thank you so very much. And that brings us to our next photo dump, a bunch of selfies I got to meet a bunch of people that I looked up to, or still look up to, and who helped motivate me to create new content and come up with new ideas. All of the airsoft YouTubers I watched growing up, I got to meet the majority of them in person during this event, which was absolutely amazing. And they're all genuinely nice people, both on screen that you see and off screen. I know there's a lot of times where people meet like actors or celebrities and they're just like, man, they're real dicks in person. I definitely cannot say this about this group of people that I met. And you know, just interacting with them, having conversations with them, one, I learned a whole lot about airsoft and the industry as a whole, but two, I genuinely got to make some great connections and hopefully develop long-lasting friendships. So shout out to all of you. Thank you for probably don't know this about me, but I have crippling anxiety, and you all eased my angst during this trip, so thank you so much for that, and I appreciate all of you. After that, we had a nice little shaved ice place. It was very interesting shaved ice. I got Thai tea flavor, me and Jet, you know, both great minds think alike. So we got the same flavor, which was pretty cool. And from there, I just got to roam around the event for the rest of the day. I checked out some shooting ranges that G&G had set up, and also KWA had some cool targeting system. It was like a nice little laser targeting system that I got to use. And there was a bunch of dope cosplays / people in their kit. So I went around and videoed the people that I ran into. So here's our next ADD break and a nice montage of them.
Target identify, target acquired. The stock ain't gonna open my army, don't tire. Come
my time at AirsoftCon came to an end. It came and went so quickly. I wish I had more time to spend there. It was honestly amazing. After the convention, we had a nice dinner where I got to meet more of the Evike staff and talk to more people, which was honestly amazing. I just love the social aspect of these types of things. Helps me, you know, get my words together and communicate properly. But also I just like meeting new people. And then sadly, I started my trip back to boring North Carolina. I'm just kidding. It's not too boring here, but started my trip back and finally made it after more plane delays. Like, my plane has been delayed the most times in my life of flying just for this trip. Specifically, the first time I flew by myself, which was absolutely crazy it worked that way, but after a long trip back, we finally made it back and I got to see my cats that were waiting for me, so it made getting back worth it. And there you have it, AirsoftCon 2025. Absolutely amazing. Once again, I don't think I can express this enough, how thankful I am that I was invited out to this. I hope I can go back again. That would be sick. I already have ideas of how to formulate the next video, specific shots I want to get the next time I can go to something like this. So stay tuned for more from this channel. And once again, thank you to you all, because without your support, no one would know who I am and I wouldn't be able to... Getting choked up on my words here. No one would know who I am and I wouldn't be able to do this type of stuff. Actually getting a little emotional here, but thank you so much for your continued support. Tactop Airsoft is here to stay. I will be exploring more content and platform avenues. So check us out on Instagram and Reddit. I'll try to be posting more frequently there. And YouTube says that you would like this video next. So if you want to see more content, hit that button, subscribe to the channel, watch some more videos. I don't like promoting myself, but there you go. There's my plug. This is Tactop Airsoft, signing out.